Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, Kaiserreich Austria. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, we're at war with the International. We're slowly maybe going to be able to push through one of these provinces in Switzerland. And I did notice that they did land a handful of troops down to ourselves, so I'm quickly trying to just, transfer troops down there ASAP. So a lot of our allied, a bunch of convoys, a little bit of destroyers, and a handful of our planes were sunk, unfortunately. We'll see if we can actually defend this territory. I mean, there's a lot of allied troops down here. Or a lot of enemy troops, I should say. They're not allied to us in the slightest. So, we can defend most of these provinces pretty well. We're 83, 89. Triple Tawny showing the Cairo Pact. So that just basically means the war with the Ottoman Empire is going to be happening very soon as well. But I want to push through here. Like, we're so close. This one French heavy tank just is not wanting to die, which is an issue. And of course, we're in a situation where we really can't do anything at all because we're at war. If we weren't at war, we'd have a huge tech tree right now. But I've kind of screwed everything up. Which I guess isn't a huge... You know what? You guys just hold off for now. We got some pretty weak troops right here. We can actually push our way through, because that's just an Italian infantry division and a very weak British tank. This one French infantry just keeps on trying to attack here, and it's not really working out for them. So Albania was annexed. Greece and Serbia both took one state. I'm assuming the north and the south. Yeah, so I got partition between them. Let's see if we can kill all of these Russian troops. 4 divisions is nothing to sneeze at. Yeah, so we can't approach Albania anymore, because Albania does not exist. That does make sense for us. It's very weird, because if Albania begins to exist again, nothing actually happens. Like, we wouldn't be able to get there in our sphere of influence after that. 96. You're so close to just winning the battle. I understand that's a heavy tank, and it's a little bit difficult to push through. Yeah, let's keep on trying to push our way through France. Keep sending our cavalry divisions through as much as humanly possible. See if we can maybe actually get us around somewhere. Okay, and they're doing another counterattack. This attack over here doesn't matter anymore. Just defend all these places. You aren't a fort, so it would be nice if you can actually defend that. Italy's already, like, somewhat close to capitulation, but it is because we've taken a decent chunk of the north. Will we get over... I mean, getting the Turin is going to be a challenge. How are you guys doing so badly here? How do the Russians provide so much... volunteers? How big's your army? That's like 150 divisions. That is quite large. Germany, you should attack the French, because the French deserve it. But again, if I'm at war with the French, it might actually break some of their focuses. Nepal's declared war on India and on the Commune. They've declared war on both. I do not know why they would do that, but they just kind of did. The American Indian state, again, is looking pretty strong. I don't know. I think they should win it overall in the end. I mean, they do like us. We are, similar ideology groups right now. Look, one Italian infantry division. We should be able to deal with that, right? Like, it's just one infantry division. And now I think we need to start improving our infantry equipment again. This one cavalry division, by the way, is holding out very well, all things considered. Yes, we've got the economic plans ready to go. So armor technology, a research slot, infrastructure, or 2 building slots. Well, I mean, that does give us 6 military factories in the end, which is nice. But I think this one research slot right now is probably a little bit better. Yeah, so the French are trying to push over in a lot of different territories at the same time. And if we can kind of push them out of here... Okay, you're going to need to retreat a little bit. You can deploy, I guess, onto purple. We still got to deal with this situation. No, okay, not the front line. I want to do an offensive line. Like right, not through the ocean. I guess these handful of Russian troops are just very, very well defended. And they will not break. It's also this one Italian troop is also very well defended. He also does not want to break. I mean, you're in a fort, so I'm hoping you can at least defend somewhat okay. Yeah, that attack's not going to work out for you. So why are you guys so strong? I mean, defenses, our attack right now, fort, night, terrain. Yeah, I mean, there are some issues, I will say. We might actually push through this province as well. We're at 80, 56. Okay, now they're going to reinforce it. That does make it slightly more difficult. Keep putting troops down to the south. I mean, I would like to put more troops on the southern border here as well. We have 192 political power. Manpower I don't think is really an issue. Going into war economy would be nice. So there we go. Again, let's see if we can push our way through the plains. There's 18 infantry divisions right there. That is a lot. It's a significant number of infantry divisions. Okay, so we're at 44 here. Again, a war between Germany and France would basically guarantee our victory. I don't think there's any question about that. Okay, these attacks, unfortunately, we're not going as well as I would like them to. See if we can send them some reinforcements to try to protect these attacks. I mean, our defense values are quite high. 179,000 men dead on their side. I mean, it's looking pretty good. I mean, Mexico's involved in the war too, but they're just kind of hanging around back there. Like, they don't really matter in the slightest. Yeah, so CSA, let's look at this civil war we got going on right now in the United States. So the combined syndicate, apparently they're still at 87%. I don't know how that's true. 65, 77,000, 30. Yeah, the government's about to capitulate. The federal government, I should say, is about to capitulate. CNT FAI, I would like if they did nothing at all. Okay, so they're, as soon as you're done attacking here, yeah, counter in this province if we can. 94, 95. It looks like we are going to make some progress. Of course, these are mountains, so they should be very well to defend. One guy can sit back at home, take over another fort. I think we can beat the French there, I'm hoping. Yes, we can. Fantastic. So that's a fort, and it's in the mountains, so it is going to be a very nice, secure location for us to control. Apparently they, you just go deal with that. Done a little bit of a push through Italy. Of course, in Italy, we're mostly fighting in plains, which does mean counterattacking our pushes is a lot simpler for them. If we can cut like here, we can get to like Genoa and cut the middle of Italy off from everything else. That would be excellent for us. It looks like they're going to push right through here. They're not going to go through Akana, unfortunately, but it looks like they're actually going to immediately lose the battle. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful work there, guys. Okay, yeah, there's some kind of a little bit of nonsense going on over here. Probably push your way through here. I'm guessing you're still going to retreat no matter what, unfortunately. Go back here. try to defend all of my gains that I've made so far in this war. Yeah, fortunately we did lose that battle. We should be having everything else defended for now. Looking at about 200,000 deaths for the French. I mean, I'm only at 63 divisions, and that's with all of my faction members. Well, mostly. I mean, they are training up a handful more troops, but you know what I mean. Do I keep losing? Well, the Italian Republic, I should say, keeps losing some support. By the way, like France, Britain, like Canada, if you're going to attack the CS, or if you're going to attack the International, now would be the time. Like, this would be the perfect opportunity. Apparently, Bulgaria looks like they actually might win their war. I mean, they might win against Greece, but it's a little bit tricky to say. So Albania is part of the Belgrade Pact. They are a puppet of the Serbians. Well, just defend these territories for now. I mean, they might... There's a chance it looks like that the AI might just abandon the capital of Italy. Which, of course, is a little bit silly when you think about it. That's not me attacking, right? No, I think it's maybe like the Swiss guy trying to do something. I'm not too sure. Okay, no, I don't think that's going to work. So what can we do right now that would make, again, does pushing to Genoa might actually be the best option we have here. Yes, we do have tactical bombers. Get you. Well, what are we building? Are we still building civilian factories? We are. We're gonna need to crank out military industry, like, right now. As soon as that one civilian factory is done, because it's already, like, 90% complete, so we might as well let it finish. So we're winning most of these battles. Okay, Genoa's not going to fall, unfortunately. They keep just moving troops around. But poking into these like, when there's very few troops, there's a lot of British guys in Italy right now. It'll take you 3 days to walk one province. Are you insane? We got some shore bombardments. How long is this battle? It's going to take another 3 days, apparently. But as soon as our reinforcements get there, we should be able to defend the city, at least. There we go. Like, as soon as... I mean, they are leaving, right? They're not just going to change and go to a different port. I mean, our puppet states are training more troops, and they're very notably not doing anything with them. Yeah, put troops down to the south. Don't worry about what Romania is doing right now. It really doesn't matter too much. Our guys to the south are still defending all right. You guys can, I guess, hold back for right now as well. I mean, like, there's a lot of French troops. I know that's not a surprise to anybody, but there are a lot of French troops. The Anti-Colonial Committee, new textbooks. Is there any way that Germany declares war on France? I do not know, but I don't think they're going to do it. Oh, no, they can. Maneuvers in armed conflicts in Lorraine. I mean, there's armed conflicts in Switzerland. it would be really nice if you could provide some support for us, my good friend. Delete this plan for Romania for right now. Defend Venice, defend Trieste. I don't trust anybody to defend these cities. But like right now, nobody feels confident. Is it a superior enemy? Superior enemy fortified. Superior enemy large river crossing. People are not in position. Yeah, there is a lot of issues I can understand with our current setup. I mean, it is a meat grinder. The enemy is losing a lot of men on this. It's actually mostly been Italian casualties. So the people who joined willingly have actually been taking the heaviest losses. Chile as annexed Argentina. If we could get this territory kind of killed, you know what I mean? If we trap 20 divisions right here, that would be so good for us that it would be insane. We have to wait for this battle to conclude so we can actually attack from multiple directions at the same time. I mean, I could do a force attack, which I kind of want to do anyways. Let's get a handful of force attacks going. Just because I think they might actually prove to be useful. Oh yeah, you can't go. Oh, these don't connect. Right, now I'm being the AI trying to do something that's not even physically possible. So good work on me there. Now, can he push here? A lot of guys in multiple combats. The guys that are not in multiple combats do have pretty low organization. So they might be able to fall somewhat easily. Okay, so no, you just stand in Trieste. Trieste is the city with a port. I mean, I guess both of these problems have ports, as well as some territories in Illyria, but I'm just hoping the AI just does not invade those. Why would they not invade those? That's a great question. I don't really have an answer for you, but looks like the British are trying to do more naval invasions. Our force attacks absolutely are not going to work, unfortunately. The marshland is pretty bad for us. Genoa is looking pretty bad for us. These defenses are going okay. But again, that's like 10 divisions just hanging out, ready to go. With how much entrenchment do you have right now? You are looking at a beautiful... only 6%. That's actually not too bad. Okay, and I've used all my command power. Can I use my command power here? You're sick. How long are you going to be sick for, my friend? I have no idea. Like, it would be nice if we can, again, just take this province. We'd have 20 divisions just completely surrounded. And of course, that would be very, very valuable. A lot of attacks are not going well. The British are trying to land in Venice. My troops are there definitely to defend. Let's do another force attack. And these are Hungarian troops, not even my men, so who cares? Let's keep on trying to push through. I mean, there's 6 divisions there. That is quite a bit. And they are on the mountains. And these are not even mountaineering divisions. So, you know, what am I trying to accomplish? That's a great question. Bohemia. I'd like to train a handful of troops for you. And then Illyria. I'm going to train up not this many. I'm going to train up a handful of divisions for you as well. Not going to deploy them quite yet, obviously. But I do think it's going to be a good time to end this episode. Thank you for watching. My name is Anthem. If you enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. Not enjoying, throw a thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe. And goodbye.